People, yeah. Before we go into our next topic,
Which is, say the topic.
the topic is Dwayne Johnson saying no,
To Fast and Furious.
and specifically to Vin Diesel.
And to Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, we just want to give a big shout out to a friend of the channel, an actor called Rocky Boy Williams. You might have seen him in Don't Breathe 2. He was one of the main villains in Don't Breathe 2, criminally underused.
Criminally.
Yeah, and he's also in Wrath of Man, Guy Ritchie film with Jason Statham. He has a really big part in that, playing Hollow Bob. He's with the same agent as I am. He's a really good friend of mine, really good friend of the channel's. We will have him on at some point. But we just wanted to let you know that Wrath of Man and Don't Breathe 2, I think, are both on Amazon now, if I'm right.
Yeah.
Is it? I know Wrath of Man is definitely on Amazon.
Right.
Is Don't Breathe 2 on Netflix or Amazon?
I don't know.
But it's one of the two platforms.
But we can't find it.
Yeah, exactly. So please catch Rocky in those two films. He gives a blinding performance.
Fantastic actor.
His fight with I forget his name now, the actor's name on Don't Breathe 2. The blind man, anyway, that's his character. But his fight with the blind man is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And we ain't just saying that.
Yeah, it's because he's his friend. His fight scene is so good. And the fact that he gets... Yeah, well, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it in case you ain't seen it. Go and watch it.
Go watch it.
Go watch
Big
it.
up Rocky Boy Williams.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, so let's get back to the meat.
The meat.
The meat. No, we like meat.
Right.
Yeah. So, Vin Diesel reached out to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Wait.
What?
I'm Vin Diesel. Please, come back. I'm lost without you. Okay. That's what happened.
I don't even think the words need to come out.
Dwayne didn't even say anything. He just raised up the eyebrow. He went,
yeah, the people's eyebrow.
because you know I got this people's eyebrow, you know. Look at my eyebrow. Oh,
I can actually do it, you know. I can't do it.
Yeah? He people's eyebrows. Vin Diesel.
Oh man. I find this story hilarious.
All right.
I really do. But let's read the article first.
Please.
It comes to us via Deadline. Mm-hmm. And it says Dwayne Johnson has responded to his former Fast and Furious co-star Vin Diesel's suggestion last month that Johnson return for the finale of the high-octane film franchise. Finale. Okay.
You did it again.
I did, didn't I?
Damien. You remember.
Johnson, who played Luke Hobbs in 4 installments of the Fast franchise, as well as the 2019 spin-off Hobbs and Shaw with Jason Statham, told CNN in an interview Wednesday that he was very surprised by Diesel's November Instagram post calling on Johnson to return for Fast 10. I find this very interesting what he's about to say now.
Go on.
This past June, when Vin and I actually connected, not over social media, I told him directly and privately that I would not be returning to the franchise, Johnson said. I was firm yet cordial with my words and said that I would always be supportive of the cast and always root for the franchise to be successful, but that there was no chance I would return. I privately spoke with my partners at Universal as well, all of whom were very supportive as they understand the problem. Johnson added, Vin's recent public post was an example of his manipulation. Strong words. I didn't like that he brought up his children in the post, as well as Paul Walker's death. Leave them out of it. We had spoken months ago about this and came to a clear understanding. My goal all along was to end my amazing journey with this incredible Fast and Furious franchise with gratitude and grace. It's unfortunate that this public dialogue has muddied the waters. Regardless, I'm confident in the Fast universe and its ability to consistently deliver for the audience. And I truly wish my former co-stars and crew members the best of luck and success in the next chapter. Whew! Damn, if that was a boxing match, that'd be the knockout right there.
It's damning, isn't it?
Diesel revealed over then summer that the bad blood between the pair was due to Diesel using tough love while producing Johnson in 2016 for The Fate of the Furious. He told Men's Health magazine he used the approach to assist in getting that performance where it needed to be. In his Instagram post last month, Diesel wrote, "My little brother, Dwayne." You see how he has to put little brother?
Yeah, why is he trying to boy him?
The time has come. Why can't you just say my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the world awaits the finale of Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to you as Uncle Dwayne in my house. There is not a holiday that goes by that they and you don't send well wishes, but the time has come. Legacy awaits. Yeah, see, I see where Dwayne is coming from.
Yeah.
He continued, "I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo," which is what they call Paul Walker.
Yeah.
"I saw that we would reach and manifest the best fast in the finale, that is 10. I say this out of love, but you must show up. Do not leave the franchise idle. You have a very important role to play. Hobbs can't be played by no other. I hope that you rise to the occasion and fulfill your destiny."
Chicken and broccoli, I can play Hobbs.
Yeah, not after we go in on Vin Diesel on this one.
Yeah.
Universal said earlier this month that it will now release the 10th chapter in its Fast and Furious movie franchise on May 19th, 2023. The pick had originally been scheduled for a wide release on April 7th, 2023. Justin Lin returns to direct what will be the first of 2 movies that will write the final chapters of the franchise. There are still plans for other movie spin-offs and TV shows. Let's hope for you yet, bro.
Hope for me. Come.
Right.
I can be little brother
Well,
right now.
I don't think you're going to be in the running after you go in on this one.
No.
Because
No.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is 100% right in what he said in that article. I think it's cheeky of Vin Diesel to do what he did. To one, put it on social media, having spoken privately to The Rock months previous, and The Rock obviously didn't actually make didn't even say anything about that, because we didn't know about that. I didn't know they spoke privately. Said no, and yet, as he said, manipulation. Now you've put it on social media so everyone can see, and everyone can say, "Yeah, come back, Rock, come back, come back."
He's reaching out.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is manipulation at its finest. Yeah, 100%. He knows a lot more about this than I do, because this has been part of his work. You know what I mean? So former work, and should I say, because he's a professional actor now. So yeah. And then bringing in your kids, they call you uncle. What's your kids got to do with it?
Yeah.
And then talking about Paul Walker again.
You know what that's like? That's like, you know, you're not with your ex-partner and she sends your child to ask you something she's already asked you. Oh, Daddy, like, can you come round for my birthday? You know, it's like one of those. Like, oh, Daddy, you know.
Yeah.
That's the kind of, like, patheticness.
Yeah.
That is the kind of pathetic behaviour.
It is pathetic.
It is.
It is pathetic.
It is.
And you can see in that article, as we just touched on, as we read it, saying little brother. That
you're already trying to boy him.
You're trying to boy him up already.
Boy her up.
Like, what? Even if you're older than a man, which I think he probably is, but that has no relevance to it.
You're still in the same category. I can't call you little brother, or you call me little brother if there's like 5, 6, 7 years. It's not enough.
You're in the same age
it's not
bracket,
enough.
man. It's not enough.
If I'm in my 40s and you're in your 20s, then that's little brother, yes. But
that whole well, not even article, just the whole bit of you talking and on that post just smacks of manipulation, man. I mean,
okay, where do I start? First of all, the Fast and Furious franchise is finished. It's done out here. And this is coming from avid. He
is the Fast and Furious mega fan.
Loved
it. I know.
Loved every minute of it.
And for him to not like, and I haven't seen 9 because of such the bad reviews. Even though it made plenty of money,
it's gonna make.
I was getting bored, to be honest with you. Before you go into yours, I was getting bored of the Fast franchise. when The Rock came in on the 5th one, got a bit more excited.
Yes.
6th one was okay. 7th,
Yeah.
8th, no. I just said no. I'm done.
From 6, it went downhill.
Yeah.
From 6, when the last one I really liked was when The Rock first come.
That was 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like, "This is Brazil." You know, like when The Rock thinks he's got him.
Yeah.
And then everyone's strapped. Yeah. And The Rock just has to, all right.
Yeah.
Later. All right. So 5 was the last of
the great
of I'm a super fan.
That was the peak.
Yes.
Yes.
I watched the next one, and you know what? I'm gonna say I only probably watched the others for The Rock.
Probably.
Because he gave it something.
Yeah,
he gave it some oomph.
Yeah.
Oomph. The characters are tired. They're very tired. Like, first of all, I just don't like Tyrese anyway.
I'm not a fan of Tyrese.
He's just a snivelling little man.
And
I'm just tired of it. Like, you're so privileged, but you're acting like you're not.
Yeah.
You know, Paul Walker was great in it. Paul Walker,
he's a big loss to the franchise.
Paul Walker he was the heart of the Fast and Furious. They tried to make it work. Yeah. Vin Diesel, I think Vin Diesel's just doing the same tired behaviour all the way through. And for him to say, "Oh, I was trying to get the best out of The Rock." Well, The Rock is a better actor than you, hands down.
Exactly.
Like, hands down. So who are you to get the best out of him? You can't play anything else. You can't do anything apart from trying to be cool. Like, that's it.
And be in a Mary suit. Like, you can do anything. You can't be her. You got... As we've touched on before, you know what I mean? That doesn't work. Then there's no stakes. Why am I even watching this?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
If I don't feel that there's a chance that you can get beat up or hurt, or like we said with the Raid films, like for instance, like even though you know he's the hero, he gets hurt.
Yes.
And he shows he's
broken.
Right. By the end of it.
Not one broken finger.
Right.
Not a twisted
nothing.
ankle.
You can hit my man with a metal pipe and he's like, yeah.
Right. So, The Rock.
Family.
The Rock, drinking his Corona. Listen, The Rock can hit a man with a steel pipe. That man will never walk again. Not Vin Diesel. Woo.
You know what I mean?
Not Vin Diesel. I think Vin Diesel's just lost himself. Like, he's just got so absorbed in this.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know what he thinks is going on.
Yeah.
And like, I'm bored of it. I'm bored of letting, seeing Ludacris, like I said, and Tyrese going to space.
And I'm actually a fan of Ludacris. I'm actually a fan.
I'm a super fan.
Some of music days, you know what I mean?
Even in the Fast franchise, Ludacris he's just one of those. He's He's earning his dough.
Yeah.
And he's not being, he's not a chief.
Yeah. He's playing his position.
Right.
That's
playing
it.
his position. He's not getting too involved. He's none of that. He's no Tyrese.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but just seeing them go to space in the car, it's like me and you sitting in the car. What were his name? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
I heard that. And I tell you, another person who, even though I know I'm lost with the franchise now, another person who I'm glad, even though she's in it, I like her as an actress. I was actually watching her the other day in a new film. You know the one I'm going to say, innit?
Yeah.
Natalie Emmanuel.
Yeah.
She started off in Hollyoaks. And I just love the way her career's progressed. And yes, I don't rate these films, but she's earning her dough. And she deserves her dough because she's a very, very talented actress. Very talented actress.
To be fair, I didn't think she fit the Fast franchise.
I didn't think she fit.
It didn't gel.
But I'm glad that she's got the role and she's earning her money.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? Because even from the Hollyoak days, I always thought she was a very... her and Ricky Whittle. And you see how well Ricky Whittle's doing because he played her brother in Hollyoaks. Yep. And you see how well he's doing in Hollywood now. So you could tell the talent will always shine. Do you know what I mean? And will always come through. Like you said, I 100% agree with you. I don't think she was a good fit for franchise.
And it wasn't what she did. It was just she didn't fit.
Yeah.
It was so American. That her Britishness, anyone's Britishness, would have just fell a bit flat.
I think
the only person that really got away with it is Jason.
Yeah, because he's rugged. He's just
he's just gruff.
Yeah,
and he can
punch
fight. Up a man. Right, so it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, whereas I think with Natalie, I think they kind of brought her in mainly for her looks. She's very easy on the eye. She's got a British accent.
Yeah. For America, it was a win-win-win.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, in the UK, it's everywhere.
It's like, it's Natalie. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? It's so, everywhere. It is what it is. But Vin Diesel, man.
I'm just disliking him more. More.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's getting to that point now where you just need to let go. Like you need to let go.
Yeah.
Because you're acting. Yeah, you just need to let go.
Yeah, you can't be crying for The Rock.
The Rock.
You know The Rock's done big things.
And it's funny how you mentioned, just off a tangent, it's funny how you mentioned Tyrese, because if this was Tyrese, on the other hand, you wouldn't need to be begging him to be coming into.
No.
And this is what they call the advantage of having fuck you money.
Yeah.
This is the advantage.
Yeah.
You can do what you like, when you like.
Yeah.
So if The Rock didn't have the kind of money that he has, he might have had to eat humble pie and say, yeah, let me get in there, like, as we said with like Tyrese, for instance. And let me make a little piece of money.
Tyrese ain't saying no.
But The Rock has fuck you money.
Yeah.
Sorry to swear, but that's the term that's used. He's got enough money to be able to say, nah, not interested.
He could buy your whole cast and put them in another film.
Pretty much. With his own money.
With his own
studio money.
That's it.
So
a pocket change down the back of the sofa, he's got that. There you go. Cast of Fast and Furious.
That's the beauty of having fuck you money. I mean, a lot of actors love having fuck you money because it allows you to do the projects that you want to do. Robert Pattinson, I have to say, even though we keep taking a piss out of him of being the Twilight boy, he goes on record as saying he did Twilight because he was making so much money from Twilight. It then gave him fuck you money to then go and do the independent stuff that has now established him as a great actor.
A credible actor.
Right.
Because it wasn't Twilight that made him a great actor.
Because if you're going off the back of Twilight, you'll be like, what?
Yeah, Twilight made him rich.
Right. And known.
The films he wanted to do didn't make him rich.
No, but they made him credible.
Rich, they made him credible.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. And that sometimes, a lot of the time, that's how it goes in the acting industry. Do you know what I mean? Like, your biggest money maker is not necessarily going to be your biggest acting.
Your best work.
Your best work, should I say? Yes, that's the term I'm looking for.
And he's a great actor.
Yeah. So, man, I mean...
So Vin Diesel, just...
look, come get him. He's willing to do it. And he will do a good job.
Yeah.
I'll get him in the gym.
The
chicken and broccoli. He will look like The Rock in no time. Don't watch that.
not as tall, but...
Yeah. Well, you're not far off. He's only 2 inches taller than you.
How old is he?
He's 6'5".
Oh, okay. He's around your height.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, man.
Yeah, man, we can cheat. We can cheat. Camera cheat.
So, man, I mean, listen, what did you think of that? I mean, you've heard what we've read. Even if you haven't read the article and whatnot, you've heard it there. That's what Vin Diesel's coming out with. What do you think of that? Do you agree with The Rock that it's manipulation? I do.
I do, yeah. Are you bringing your kids into it?
And Paul Walker's death.
Paul Walker.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Pablo, he would have wanted this. On his deathbed, he said, please bring back Dwayne.
Before we close out, again, I just want to say, it would have been bad enough for him doing that if this was the first time he spoke to The Rock.
Yeah.
But you've already spoke to the man.
Yeah.
Privately. He said no. Computer says no. And he said it, like he said, cordially and whatnot.
Yeah, firm but fair.
Didn't come out in public to disclose that.
Yeah. Spoke to you like a man.
Right. And you've now then gone on social media to say what you've just said.
Yeah.
Really?
He didn't go through agents. He rang you. I know he rang you. The Rock rang you and said, you know what, Vin, I'm not doing this, Okay.
But it's just, listen, let us know what you think in the comments down below.